What up, what up? Alright, over here on gold. I got my window open, so it's pretty bright, but it'll be dark soon. So let's check out gold. Some pretty crazy shit's happened here pre-London. Before I do that, I'm going to drop to the daily, and I'm just going to do my usual top-down analysis here on the here on gold. Start with the daily, work my way down. All right, so yesterday we closed bearish. Today tried to push down, mainly just actually it was the Asia sesh push down, pre-London push back up. Let's drop to the 4 hour. Because the previous 4 hour actually closed bearish down and engulfed a major support level, but is completely rejected back up. Let's drop back to the 1 hour. Now this is a key level that it also has just punched through right here. I'm just going to put that there for now to keep in mind. 30-minute. Look at these big strong candles here with little wicks on both ends. So it's just pushing up. There's a lot of volume here. Is there any news today? I don't think there's any news that's going to affect the US dollar or gold. Not till later at least. We're still pushing up. So how many pips is this? Bro, 120 pips just pushed with no sign of slowing down. So this line here where I've got this support level, that's actually a pretty key level. It might come back down and touch that. I'm not sure. My next level of interest will be about here. That's my resistance and support zone. So I'm going to wait for either a reaction off this bottom level here or a breakout of this resistance level here. At this rate, it'll be up there any minute now. Let's have a look at the 15. Yeah, there's no slowing down around here. Let me just do a bit of scanning around just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything important here. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. These are my key areas I'm going to wait for some sort of reaction off. I'm going to wait for some sort of reaction off these either of these areas here. Let me draw something up here. Pretty simple stuff. I'll move this up a little bit actually. So let's see if we can get, because look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candles printed one after another. Let's see if we can get some sort of support formed. See if it might come down and touch back into the support level here. Because like honestly that 4 hour engulfing like this, it just looks very bearish still. Like this could entirely flip bearish here and just create that top wick. Let me pull up zoom here. Let me pull up zoom over here and draw something. Oop. Draw some shit. Yeah, it's entirely possible that this just flips bearish. There's obviously this key level here where these 3-4 hours are. If it can close below that, fuck me, it'll drop. Well, I anticipate it to drop. Who knows what it'll actually do. If not, if it wants to keep pushing up, I'm cool with that as well. I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. So let's see how this first 15 off the London open closes. some sort of crazy storm coming. So I'm currently up $600 on this 100k account. You can see over here $630, 335 today. But the profit target is 6,000. So just got to keep at it. It's definitely been a bit of a challenge switching to futures and also switching from a 15k account to a 100k account. It has been very difficult, to be completely honest. Difficult mentally just to adapt to it all. It's been quite the challenge. Mentally. I don't deal with order blocks and things like that anymore. I did at one stage when I was trading on the 1 minute chart, but even then I didn't find it that, I always felt it was sketchy, to be completely honest with you. Like, not to say, obviously, not to say anything against it, it works or whatever, but, well, I don't know if it works, but yeah, it just always made me feel a bit weird. Because the idea of an order block is kind of an invisible area, right? And the way that I kind of seen it is like, you know, you're basically anticipating that area to get some sort of reaction off. Instead of like a support zone where you know there's already reactions coming off that. I don't know. Each to their own, but yeah, it wasn't for me. Now I just mainly deal with the 30-minute, 15, 1 hour, and 4 hour. What time frame are you training on? Mazamil? Might be running out a bit of steam here. 3 minutes for this candle to close. 2 minutes and then we get 7 green candles in a row. Whoa. Not a lot can be done just yet. Don't you think if you buy above, you buy high? When you say that, I'm assuming you mean like, you know, oh, it's moved too much. Like, wouldn't it be risky to buy here? If that's what you mean, I agree with that. So I would only buy above here if it came up, but some sort of support was formed here. So I would need a red candle to print up here as well. And then I would buy. But that's right, I wouldn't buy here if it was just all green and then just anticipate more green. I would need some sort of support to be formed, which would be a red candle. What is up, history? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you back at it. Afternoon for me. Yeah, I've got my window up here. It's kind of, a storm is about to hit, so I thought I'd put the storm on display. Yeah. But yeah, I was just saying, yeah, so would need some sort of support to be formed up there and then anticipate a continuation. Have you taken any trades, history? I'm currently up 630 on this 100k account, but not with ease. It's been very difficult to switch to futures and then also go from a 15k account to 100k. I'll be completely honest, it's been difficult, but we're getting somewhere slowly. I got a nice entry at 2643.5. 26. Maybe that's on. Is that Forex or futures, history? Did you pass any challenge before, bro? I haven't. So I passed the first stage, but this is the first time I've ever traded on a 100k account. So I'm hoping to pass this one. I'm hoping to pass it. I'm not hoping. I'm just doing my best best I can. The way I trade now, though, before, like, I've only started streaming a couple months ago. And since the day I started streaming, I essentially did a 360 on the way I traded, right? And with the way I'm trading now, I'm anticipating to pass this challenge, that's for sure. $2643. Why is 2643 for me like way down here? 2643 for me is literally here. But that's the other thing, Muzz, is me doing this stream is to kind of document that process. I'm here just showing up like you guys. Like, I'm just a normal trader trying to become a professional trader, essentially. And I thought I'd document it. Not many people trade live, especially those that aren't full-time traders as well. So I'm just showing up and trying to be transparent with it all. I'll show you my account here. This is the account. You can see the numbers up here. Ooh, lightning. Don't you think it is interesting though how like no fucking like so little traders actually trade live, and then you see a lot of guys that do like TikTok and like Instagram shorts and they're like live trading and they post saying it's live trading, but it's actually not. It's just them saying it's live trading. It's like very little people literally just sit on the chart and just, you know, just hang out and wait for a trade and actually take it. Like so little. You will very rarely find it with a lot of your gurus. I've changed my plans, lost all money again. Ooh, history. Now my plan is to not make money, but to be consistent until, yeah, bro, that's, you already sound like you're on, your mindset's way better. If I don't stay consistent with my plan and strategy, I'll buy a challenge. Oh, if I do, yes. Yeah, that sounds like a freaking really good plan. That sounds like a really good plan. I'm not sure if you do this, history, but I think it's what I do, and if I don't do it, I'm absolutely doomed. But I have it written out, and I almost write something daily about my trading strategy, but have like 5 dot points, because too many can be overwhelming. But if you have like 4 or 5, you take it serious because it's not too many. But for me, for instance, like number 1, I only trade London Open. It's a non-negotiable, right? I break that rule. I do. I'll admit it. I break it, but I'm trying not to. So only trade London Open, 1 to 2 trades a day. My max loss limit a day is 500. Right? And just have like 5 key points that are non-negotiable. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Good stuff, man. That's the thing with trading. Like most of us, we know what we need to do, right? We already know. But then the thing is sticking to it. Sticking to what you know you need to do is so difficult. But if you can, you know, your trading sees the difference for the better. And usually it takes so many times getting beaten down and the pain before you're like, oh man, I have to stick to my rules. Yeah, nice, history. And do you have a dollar amount for your losses as well? I think that's pretty important, a daily dollar amount loss limit. Because I used to have a thing, yeah, two trades, 2 losses a day and I'm done. But I never put a dollar amount on what that could be. So I'm just like fucking, yeah, it's 2 trades, but I'm taking mega losses. So now I have a dollar amount as well. And also all over my wall here as well, I got a whiteboard with some rules, some tips that I need to remind myself while I'm in a trade and then after a loss as well. There's things that I need to remind myself after I take a loss to help me avoid potentially going on tilt, right? Because I don't know about if any of you guys have ever gone on tilt before. That feeling where your emotions are so high, maybe you're a bit angry, and you're just like, that's it, I'm going in, bro. I'm fighting for survival. Never works out. The charts always win. So I have some things that are like a ritual that I have to go through in order to avoid going on tilt. And then also some other stuff that I do before I jump on the stream. Every time before I jump on the stream, I have about 5 minutes, focus on some breathing techniques, some visualization stuff, and then I'm ready. I like to visualize myself in a loss. While I'm visualizing myself losing a big amount, I'm focusing on trying to keep my stress levels low. But being hyper aware that there's a huge probability that when I jump on the charts today, I'm going to take a loss. But I need to keep my emotions low during that. And then I also do the same for the opposite way. When I'm in, I visualize myself winning a lot, but keeping my emotions low. Why you moved from Forex to futures? I moved from Forex to futures literally only because FTMO changed the leverage amount that Australians get. So it used to be 100 leverage, now it's only 30. Bro, I couldn't even risk 1% on a trade. It was fucked. And I actually don't want to. I'd rather stick to Forex, to be completely honest. But yeah. Yes, that's right. Israel. Yep. This is gold. The 15-minute. I'm just waiting for to see what can happen here. If I can get some candles to move to either of my support or resistance zones, and I'll look at taking an entry. Oh, nice history. You're at take profit 3. Good shit. Very good shit. So we've got 5 minutes left for this 15 candle here. This will also be the 30-minute candle closure, I believe. Yep. Got a storm in the background. It's all happening. But yeah, like I said, man, my main priority here is just to show up like a normal trader, like everyone else, and show the process. I'm in this 100K challenge. I'm up $630, and I just want to show it all. I'm not a full-time trader. I'm just probably like you guys that want to pursue this as a profession. And it's very rare to find anyone in this industry. Like, I don't know, just the transparency side of it, really. I used to believe so much shit that traders posted, and then I'm like, why can't I actually find like just them just hanging out and just trading and filming it like the whole time? Right? A lot of the time, and I'm not trying to be a crazy person, it's because they're not confident in their own trading abilities. Well, that Alex, going off what you're saying there, Muzz, Alex, for instance, he won't, and I'm not trying to be a fucking hater or anything, but he won't actually show you trading. He'll post himself once he's in a trade and it's in a decent amount of profit. All right? It's like, bro, just sit down and trade. Like, I'm sure he can trade, and I'm sure it's all good, but it's just like, it's so shady like that. Me, I entered quick for a buy exactly on that second red candle. What red candle? What time frame are you looking at? And then lost my entry. What time frame? Because all I'm seeing is green. But yeah, man, FTMO really, they really fucked Australian traders with, it's not really their fault. Australia has certain regulations that they would have forced FTMO to abide by, which is to lower their leverage. And because of that, I didn't really want to be stuck in challenges for fucking 6 months. So I switched to futures. Bro, this is wild. Oh, 150 pips. The 15-minute, that second from the last red candle. Okay, you took a buy there. Oh, you took a buy there and it just dropped. I'm assuming you've seen some of these rejection candles and anticipated a continuation up. I seen this and I seen that green candle print, and I thought, oh, it could be on its way back up, but then it just melted. To be completely honest, I was waiting for to see if we could get the next green candle here to break back into that zone with a wick. That would have literally been a fucking really nice entry right there. But instead it continued down. Yeah, rough one. That's all right. We'll get another opportunity. A lot of volume happening right now. We'll get something. So look at this on the 30-minute. Look how strong these candles are. Minimal wicks on both sides, which means it's a decent indication of volume. The candle bodies are actually they're slightly getting bigger. They're not really getting smaller. There's still a lot of volume here pushing up. You've got to think that there was a lot of liquidity down here. A lot floating down below here. It came down, grabbed. Whew. Not that I'm this liquidity guy, but it's very obvious that that's where a lot would be sitting. Yeah, I'm so confused on the 1 minute time frame. That's the mistake I did. What are you confused about? You took this entry on the 1 minute, you mean? Let's have a look at the 1 minute. So it was around here on the 1 minute. Remember, if you're trading off the 1 minute, you should be looking to grab like fucking such a small amount of pips, man. Whoa, it's pushing. See if you can... Oh, there it closes right there with no top wick. Sheesh. Usually that no top wick would be like, it's a 50-50 on whether it's going to just completely reverse. But in this case, I feel like it's just going to keep pushing. Like for a little bit at least. History, 54 pips. What's 54? Oh, you just took profit. History, you were just going on about how you were rethinking your life, but you're crushing it with 54 pips. Fuck. Oh, did you say that, History? Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what it did. Came down, grabbed some liquidity and just fucking rocketed. What is a daily show? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, so we've got these big body fucking bullish candles. Let's see what happens here. Essentially what I'm going to be looking for if I'm going to try and catch buys here is if this current 15 can come up like this. Let me think for a sec. To be brutally honest, I would actually rather this, you know, come up and test, but then close bearish. The next candle breakout like this, and then the candle after that create a wick and continue going. I'll take the buy right there. That's precisely what I'm looking for, something along the lines of that. If something different forms, I'll adjust my entry criteria and just see if something presents well. Yeah, that's right, History. 2 months locked into the end of the year. When you look on the 4 hour time frame, let's have a look at the 4 hour. Well, the 4 hour is just engulfed the previous 3 4 hour candles. Right? Big, strong candle here pushing up. So it's still got 2.5 hours before closure, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is definitely one of the bigger 4-hour candles in quite a bit of time. So we can't do anything until this candle closes. So let's see what happens here. If you're watching this, drop a like and a subscribe. If you love trading, if you want profits, drop a like and subscribe. Otherwise, you're going to get a margin call. Storm's not really doing much. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green candles in a row. So like I drew up before, I need this. Well, I don't need, but I would like for this to close like this. I would like a red candle to form. And close. Just to create some sort of support. Alternatively, if this creates a small bodied green candle and then a bigger body red that engulfs it, I could look for sells anticipating it back down. We'll have to see. What? Oh, it's looking good. Even though there's 8 minutes left. How many times have you looked at a candle and you're like, oh, this is looking nice, and then within 2 minutes, it's completely changed? Drop a like and a subscribe, or I'm literally calling the liquidity provider. I'll do it, man. I'll do it. He will hunt your stops. Alright. Just gotta wait for this closure. The alternative, call Ella. Yeah, I would like. I don't know if she can come on stream. Yeah. Yeah, but if we're just gonna wait, the alternative to waiting is going, fuck it, I'm just jumping in now. And what do you think the outcome of that would be? Doom. No, I'm not in yet, Israel. I'm waiting for this candle to close here to give me more confirmation. I do. In these types of instances, I wouldn't just buy as soon as it broke that area. I need to see a certain type of candle formations. I had you in a competition of turning how much to... What do you mean, bruh? What do you mean? The only competition I'm in is to pass this flippin' 100k challenge live. Every trade caught live. Actually, I do take trades off stream as well. If, you know what, I was about to say but when I pass this 100k challenge, my main priority, because there's people that think, well, once I pass the 100k challenge, I'm quitting my job and I'm flying to Dubai. My only priority is when I finish this 100k challenge is to, one, get as much money back out that I paid for the actual challenge, and two, make enough money to purchase another challenge. Right, so then I've got 200k challenges, and then from there just extract little bits, extract, and probably just keep buying challenges. Imagine having like 4 different 100k challenges. You can just pull from each one. You blow one, you've got 3 others. Because the reality is, these challenge accounts, you're going to blow them. So the idea is just keep cycling through. Flipping how much? I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't do flipping accounts because it's not sustainable. I want to trade in a way in which it's sustainable long term, and looking to flip accounts is just dangerous. Danger zone. Fuck, who asked about that Alex G before? If you even look up, if you type in Alex G exposed on YouTube, like there's videos of him, there's things of him just being completely exposed for faking his faking his accounts, where he like fucked up the editing of on the MT5. I'm only calling him out like this because it's just like, bro, he has such an influence in the industry. It's just kind of sad that people fall for this shit. What least challenge have you purchased? I don't know. And how much did you buy it? Well, when I started this stream, I was on a 15K challenge. Right? And I think it's not much. It was like $100 or something. $100 Australia. This is the first time ever doing anything outside of a 15K challenge. I've always done the 15K challenges, and then FTMO changed their leverage amount. So then I switched to Topstep 100K. And I only did that jump because like I'm feeling a lot more confident with my trading. I know I can pass a challenge as long as I stick to my rules, right? Or in the past, I was all over the shop. I was still trying to figure it out, right? All right, this is close. Looks like it's potentially gonna close how I wanted it. If it flips green, let's see what happens. But yeah, I suggest to anyone that's, you know, pretty fresh still in the first year, if you're gonna get a challenge, just get the cheapest one. No point trying to get like a 100K or a 200K challenge. You're one, just gonna blow it, and two, even if you do fluke it and pass it, you're not gonna sustain and get payouts. It's just what it is. All right, so this candle closed small body, which is small body green, which is making me now, I am starting to feel more bearish. If I get a candle that closes like this next, I'll definitely be looking at sells over here, back to this range down here. I'll take a sell about there. I need some sort of red bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fucking green 15s in a row. But why doesn't XNES offer firm challenges? What the fuck's XNES? Let me Google that. XNES? Trade online. Oh, XNES. But why doesn't XNES offer firms? Bro, firm challenges are only... that's a broker. Not all brokers are just going to offer challenges. Like, prop firm funding is like a very particular business model, and it's pretty risky. So not every broker is going to offer that. Like, you don't even need to be a brokerage to offer a prop firm challenge funding. It's a relatively risky business, because if someone does crush it and they get their payouts, they're obviously either going to just deny the payout, or you're going to, you know, the business can go under. That's why a lot of these prop firms blow up, because they just don't have the funds to pay these traders out. XNES. That's a fucking zesty name for a brokerage. XNES. Brother, I started trading a little bit over 2 years ago. I went overseas and I had a bit of a crisis and was like, man, I need to find a way to make money. Came across stock trading, Started with stocks and then worked my way through the mess of trying to figure all this out and landed on Forex. So it's been 2.5 years, but I can say the first year and a half, that was me jumping around just trying to figure this shit out, right? And it's been the last maybe the last 5 months where I've really started to put the shit together. And then the last 3 months where I've really locked down on my particular strategy, mindset, everything. What about yourself, Israel? How long have you been trading for? I'll be back in a sec. I'm liking how this is looking. And if that candle could close like that, fucking take my money. I'll take a sell. Just gonna delete this for now because things could change. Well, the thing is, what you just said then is perfect. If I can stick to my strategy, have proper psychology, and acquire the skills, how long will it take me? Just say you, from fucking scratch, you came into trading with the understanding that I need, one, a strategy, two, I need to understand the psychology behind trading and losing. And three, I've got the skill, I've got an edge in the market. I think a year and a half you can really like pull it off. But the thing is, no one comes into it like this, right? You go through all the craziness, like you go through the pain of losing and doing shit the hard way, because you also learn from that. And you kind of have to go through that. It's almost like a part of the game. You have to go through the shit initially. Spend the first year just kind of going all over the place, doing different strategies, trying different stuff. Maybe you blew an account. You felt the pain of that. Maybe you got a nice win. You felt the joy of that. But if you do everything right, a year and a half, not to be like, all right, I'm quitting my job, I'm a full-time trader, but a year and a half to start to see consistency. Oh yeah, I can pull money out of the market. Oh yeah, I can do this consistently, right? I think it would have taken me, well, I'm still in that process, but I could have shortened my process if I had little breaks here and there. But yeah. All right, 7 minutes for this 30. Has the 1 hour closed? No, the 1 hour is still open. Ooh, the 1 hour is still open. Yeah, it's always going to hurt. If you blow an account, it's always going to hurt. That's for sure. But I bet you learned something from it. that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. Not to say that you need to blow an account, but there's definitely a certain type of pain associated that you're like, I don't want to do this again. And I know what happened last time. I know why I blew it. Maybe you took a loss, you got angry and you thought, fuck that, I'm going to get it back. Let me jump in this trade here and get that money back real quick. Then you lose more. Then you spiral and you do it again, or whatever it is. It's not the way to go. And you would have learned from it for sure. I've blown many 15k FTMO accounts because I actually but I basically started trading with funded accounts, which I think is good. They give you rules and parameters that you got to abide by. But with that being said, I blew a lot of accounts in the early days. I blew a lot of accounts. All 15k accounts, thankfully. I never went all in on big accounts. Yeah, it's the nature of trading, that's for sure. Well, 15k, you say you started from 15k. No, I'm saying 15k was a good amount. Like a lot of beginners will go out and purchase a 100k or a 200k account. It's too much. It's unnecessary because you're going to blow it. And two, if you fluke it and pass it, you're going to blow it again. Like it's a waste of time. You need to learn the skill of managing an account and extracting consistent small amounts. And for me, learning through funding, I think just start on the lowest, the cheapest one, because you're gonna blow it. Like, let's just be real. But you're gonna learn. Like, you'll eventually pass one or two, or you might, whatever. But until you've acquired the skill of consistently extracting money out, there's no point wasting so much money on a big account. Oh, nice history. Yeah, fucking oath. Bro, 54 pips is insane. Insane. Good job, man. Good job. What are you doing in history? Are you trying to build a personal account? Yeah, that's a go, man. Just if you're just still like trying to figure it out, just a small amount of money. Just figure out your strategy. Oh, you guys should join my Discord. There's a link in the chat. We can talk more in there. I'll throw up some videos and talk about some strategy stuff if you want. There's not many people in there. There's like me, Ella, like a couple other people. Lost my balance twice due to emotions. Yeah. It's alright. Alright, I'm liking the way this looks. I've got 2 minutes for this 15 to close. Let me do some analysis here. So the 1 hour is about to close as well. Let me do some analysis here. The 4 hour has 2 hours left. 30 minute. Oh, 30 minutes about to close as well. Okay, interesting. Awesome Israel legend. I'll probably chat to you more in there then. I need this motherfucking next candle to wick up, and I need a pretty decent wick for a continuation down. Let me take a sell there. Well, that's it, history. It's those small gains, that 54 pips you caught, and it gave you $12. Everything you just did then is exactly what you need to do, except the account size is different, right? So if you're on a 100K account, that $12 would be 1,200 instead. The idea is to master just being able to do that, period. Doesn't matter on the dollar amount. And then over time, increasing the dollar amount. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This is potentially juicy. Yeah, good shit. But I'm not going to lie. I need a wick up. Because I don't trust just that one wick floating there. Alright, this is a new hour open, new half an hour, and new 15. If it just drops here, I'm out. There's nothing I can do about it. But I need it to wick up first, and I'll take a sell. Oh, I'm done for the day. Okay. Oh. Well, you said I'm done for the day. All right, yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, history. What I was going to say, though, if you're still there, you said you're done for the day, but I have some other stuff to do, so I'm probably not going to take any more trades. You should make a decision. I'm actually done, or I'm not done. That's just a bit of final advice as you leave. It's always good to be clear with your decisions in trading. All right. Oh, come on, bro. Give me a wick there, bros. Nice. All right, I'm going to put a sell stop here. Sell stop. At the break. So if it flips now and breaks its own bottom wick, I'll be tagged in. Yeah, good shit, history. Good man. Nice, I'm getting some sort of wick there. With all this said, it could just continue to go up, and if it does close above this resistance zone, then I'll be looking at buys again. But for now, this also suits me well for sells if it comes back. I'm just looking if it does come back where I might be able to put a stop loss. It'll probably have to be on the 5 minute. Something like that. But with me, what I want... Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying you don't want it to take a year and a half, and your goal is to be different in the sense that if the average time is to take about a year and a half, you want to be different in the sense of getting there quicker. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I love that notification. $1,000 car finance payment. Love seeing money leave my account. Well, Israel, it's funny you say that, because I remember when I first started trading, I had the exact same thought. And I remember thinking, like, yeah, there's things in life that I've done pretty well, and I know if I put my mind to something, I can achieve it quick and things like that. But what I will have to tell you is trading is different. You actually, by the laws of the universe, have to take at least a year and a half. Like, it's physics. Like, you can't, there's no shortcuts, because in order to be able to manage and extract money out of the financial markets on a consistent basis, you have to kind of be like battle hardened. And the only way to be battle hardened is to actually spend the time in the markets, right? And I know it probably sucks to hear, and you can probably leave this and be like, yeah, fuck that guy on the stream, like, I can do this. And you can. Anything's possible in this world. But it's just how it works. It just takes time. And I don't think you should be afraid of that. Like, I don't know how old you are, unless you're like in your late 60s. You've got time, surely, right? A year and a half of learning a skill. And it's a skill that can provide you more money than a brain surgeon, right? And you want it to take 6 months. A brain surgeon took 10 years, and you want to make more money than them, but to do it in 6 months, it's just not how the universe works, unfortunately. But find pride in that, because the thing is as well, if you anticipate it taking quicker, or you want it to take quicker than what it should actually take, you're going to be in the market with like a kind of impatient mindset. And I think that's very detrimental. I think that can be very detrimental. Just be okay with it. Be okay with the fact that it's going to take time. I know it's easy for me to say, and it's, it is what it is, but yeah, I think be okay with it. Now, if this candle taps into this resistance zone up here, I'll cancel my order and look for potential buys. No, I'm not scared of time, but I think it's all about psychology. I wouldn't say it's all about psychology, but psychology is definitely a huge factor. But if you are of the understanding that it's all about psychology, then you should understand that it will take time, because in order for you to master your psychology, you have to be battle scarred. You have to have skin in the game, and the only way to get battle scarred and your skin in the game is by just time. You got to spend the time. That's all. I'm going to cancel this order and start to look for buys. Yeah, that's the only way you're going to master your psychology. It's like anything in life. It's like, because imagine this, like, just say you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're maybe on a pretty minimum wage, but all of a sudden You've trading on a $100,000 account and you see floating profits of your weekly wage in one trade, or you're in drawdown, which is your weekly wage drawdown. You can't, there's no like thing you can do to mentally adapt to that other than spending the time actually being in that game. A child growing. What do you mean? Storm didn't really do much. So I'm looking for a closure above this area now. I'm looking for this. I'll show you right here. This has 4 minutes. If it can close up here like this, next one wick down, continue up. I'll take buys right there. It's a process. Just always bring it back to this. You want to make more money than a surgeon. What is the probability that the universe is going to open the door to more money than a surgeon in 6 months? It's pretty low. But you can do it. I'm not saying 6 months. I'm saying you can do it with trading. And this isn't coming from somebody that makes more money than a surgeon. I'm just saying from everything that I've observed in this game, it's pretty evident to me that it's all possible, but it will take time. But there's ways to quicken that time, and there's ways to lengthen it as well. And I think the quickest way to speed up the process is to be hyper aware of your flaws as a person and on the charts. Really analyze your strategy. Really analyze your performance as a whole on the charts. You should have a journal like this. Where are all my freaking trades? Oh, I know why. Yeah, you should have something like this, a journal, journaling all your trades, right? Doing everything you can to become the best trader possible. And I wouldn't even say journaling is the biggest thing. Oh, it is, but the concept behind it, which is facing your weaknesses, facing your flaws in the market, and then doing some deep inner work to find out how are those flaws a reflection of me as a person outside of the market. Do I get angry pretty easy? Yeah, in day-to-day life, I tend to get angry quite easy. Interesting. So when I take a loss, that anger that I feel outside of the charts builds up in the charts. What do I do outside of the charts when I get angry? Well, I usually lash out. Interesting. So when I get angry on the charts, do I lash out and try to revenge trade and get my money back? Yeah, I do. Shit, I need to work on that. And just start picking yourself apart. I think that will help speed the process. So I've got a minute and a half before this 15 closes. Let's see if it can close outside of this range. Nice, nice, nice. And don't leave without me, please. Thank you. Still got a minute. A lot can happen in a minute. Now, I need... Since we've got some support form, boom, we broke past that support. Well, it's not over yet. Still got 50 seconds. I need this next candle to wick down to some degree and continue up, and I'll take a buy around there. I need a wick here, guys. Guys, whoever's fucking watching, I need a wick. I need a wick on the next candle. That is if this just leaves now, then I'm kind of done for. Let's see what it looks like on the Forex market. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice. 15 seconds over here. Ooh, very small to no wick. I don't like that. Too much, to be honest. So I need that wick down now. And then I can look at putting a bit of a buy stop up here. But yeah, I certainly need a wick. I can see the indecision in the market right now because there's no top wick. So it's like, oh, do we want to go? Do we want to go? That's one of the big things I liked about Forex as opposed to futures is Forex you can see the ticks a bit better. Like it seems a bit more organic. Where futures kind of skips. Each tick's like a skip. Let's see what the hour looks like. Cool. 4 hour. 4 hours going to be very bullish, yeah. 30-minute. Everything's looking pretty good over here. I need a bit more of a wick than that. I need a bit more of a wick than that. Let me see Forex again. Good. It looks risky as it is right now. If I get a bit more of a wick than this, it will start to look good if it flips. Yeah, boom. That's all I needed. Now I'm going to put a buy stop in. Confirm. Add a bit more here. Buy stop. That's all I needed for me. And I'll look at taking a buy now if it flips back bullish. That no top wick on that 15 closure there is a bit how you going, but we'll have to see what happens here. My order's set. Good stop loss area under this previous resistance, and there's nothing else I can do except wait now. I've done my part, which was stick to the strategy, and I can just let the charts do the rest. Win, lose, or draw. I don't dictate that. So the first thing I always think is stop loss. I didn't even think just saying where can I put my take profit. All I think is where can I lose less. I'm about to get tagged in now. And you know, there's some pretty clear areas to the left for some potential take profits. Indeed looks risky. Well, it depends on your strategy. It depends what you consider risky. Looks pretty fucking clean to me. Looks pretty clean to my strategy. Looks pretty clean, my dude. The only thing I'll potentially have to figure out is how to take partials on futures. I haven't really done that yet. I think you just click sell, to be honest, whatever amount you want. See how I put the buy stop one tick above this candle here. If I didn't do that, I would be in this trade right now and drawdown. Because I want it to actually break its own wick, not just tap. Because it did come up and tap. But the more times this comes back down and then rejects again, the better the confirmation it is for me that it wants to move up. Because now I know, oh, look, it's tried to 2 times to go down and it rejected back up both times. Now I just wait again. Win, lose, draw. It's not up to me. I just chill out. I'll chill out and do my part. All right, I'm in the trade. So obviously, full take profit is whatever's up here. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and take partials along the way. Or figure out how to. Yeah, I think you just literally click 17 or 18. Yeah, something like that. So I'll look to take partials, I think, around this wick here if it does continue to move up. If not, you lose the trade. It's really that simple. My stop is below the current 15 candles wick. This is a pretty heavy trade, to be honest. I didn't even mean to go this heavy. I'm still trying to understand like the pip amount and things like that, or tick amount. But risk is the game. Yeah, I guess risk is the game to some degree. It's all risk. You don't know the outcome, so yeah, that's risk. Ooh. Let's see what's going on over here on Forex. Same shit. It may push due to the buy. Oh yeah, who knows? Who knows? All I know is this is my strategy. I executed my strategy. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm already up 350 for the day, so I'll be like 150 down if it comes back. The thing with a trade like this is like, just say I get tagged out here. I can't be bummed out because I know, I personally only get bummed out if I lose a trade because I knew I broke my own rules. I knew it was a trade I shouldn't have taken. this is exactly the trade I should have taken in accordance to my plan. I can't really get bummed out if I lose. My goal is just to execute on my plan, not to try to dictate what the outcome will be. Obviously, you want to win, but it's not going to happen every time. I wish you could change all the dollar amounts to just pips. That's another thing with all these flippin' funded accounts. They have so many small things that they do psychologically to try to get you emotional. I've noticed that a lot, even in like my dashboard. It shows things like your worst day and your best day. It's like, bro, I don't need to know that. A professional trader would already know that. Like, you don't need to constantly try to get people in somewhat of an emotional state. Even the same, like, it's a psychological thing to be like, it's a 6% profit target, and you think, oh, that's not far, but it's also a 3% drawdown target, and that 3% follows you up. It doesn't go away. There's a lot of small little tricks they do. Raphael K, settings, charts. Oh, no way. Ticks or percentages. You're kidding me. Raphael, you are a fucking G. I'll have a look at that after this trade here. Settings, charts. Actually, I'll do it right now. Charts. Chart value. Oh, chart value displayed as ticks. Is that it? Let's have a look. You're a G. You might actually be a human G. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Oh, fuck, it still shows it up there. Raphael, do you know, Raphael, do you know if you can change it here, up here? Yeah, it's better for me like this, but for the stream, it's probably more entertaining for people to see dollar amounts. So I guess I'll have to play with, whatever's going to be better. All right, so I only got 1 minute left of this 15 over here. Let me switch to... Oh, and that's a 30-minute closure as well. Pretty strong 30-minute closure. Not sure. I know you can hide it for streaming. Yeah, like it's hidden now, but that's all right. It's a bit of a... It's not the best sign that this... I would have liked a bit more volume on this one over here. So this 30 is going to close. It might close and wick down, and I just have to kind of hope that it doesn't wick down to the extent that it's going to take me out here. So that's the game I'm about to play right now. All right, let me change this. I'll play with it. I'm gonna figure something out for the next stream. So there's that wick. It's either a wick or it's just gonna reject down and take me out here. If I have a look at the 30. I'll be back in 1 sec. Don't you fucking stop me out when I come back. All right, still in business for now. Breast water tastes weird. What the fuck? So we basically, need a break of that previous wick. That's really what I'm looking for. Now, if this candle breaks its own wick, I'll take off 50%. Or probably more like 60%, to be honest. Because I think the probability of this 30-minute now breaking its own wick, it's probably just going to continue down. So I'll save myself a bit of money by closing 50% if it does that. Just not the volume that I was probably anticipating, to be honest. I really like to be in trades like this. Like you realistically, you want to be in a trade where you like anticipate a continuation and it just continues. It's not very fun when it just kind of dances around at your entry point. So the main thing on my mind is just manage risk. Like, how can I lose less? And if it breaks its own wick, the probability of it continuing down is pretty high. So I'll cut off 50% and I'll actually close it before it hits my stop as well. Just gotta manage the pos-ish. Man, I would have taken this trade every day. So we'll see how it goes. I would have taken this trade any day. What's the 15 doing? Not a lot. Four hours closing. Oh, thank you for bringing that to my attention, actually. On futures, it's still got an hour and a bit. On Forex, I guess it's closing soon, right? Yeah, interesting. I don't like that either. That's not very cool. If this closes small body like this, I'll close the position. See if we can break that wick there. Nice. Do you expect it to fill the wick till 2660? I'm anticipating just following the momentum up. I don't know where it'll go. I just know where the next range is, and the next range is up here. So, you know, the candles just generally gravitate to the next range. It just keeps going up, down to range. So I'm just kind of anticipating that it continues up to that range up there. On the way there, it's probably going to, you know, zigzag around and fuck around. But, yeah, I'm just anticipating a gradual movement up there. Yeah, I was going to say this could very well reject down and close small body. So if this closes a body size the same as that previous 15 or smaller, I'll close the position. Anything bigger, I'll hold for a bit longer. Crazy 4-hour candle. I'm out. I'm out at break even. Candle body closed smaller than the previous one. It could go up. That's just a sign of a lack of volume. So we're losing volume now. And yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that at all. That's my second trade for the day. I'm still up $300. I got stung with fees there, but that's nothing. That was a break-even trade. I'm done for the day. Thank you for watching the stream, and I'll be back tomorrow and hopefully catch some more on stream tomorrow. Peace and prosperity to everyone.